We love you all. And our President mo, thank you. This for everyone. And of course, to our President, Rodrigo Duterte. Ikaw ang bigay ng may kapal. Tugon sa aking dasal upang sa lahat ng panahon, bawat pagkakataon, ang ibig ko'y ikaw.
Ganon mo, ganon. Malalaman mo yung number.
Ikaw ang panglaw sa aking mundo. Kabilang nitong puso mo. Wala ni kahatmang saglit na sa'yo'y may papalit.
Rodrigo Duterte. Ayaw na, Pilipinas. Ayaw na, pinagbago.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am May Siriaco, the head of the SSS Administration Group.
And I am Voltaire Agas, head of the SSS Legal and Enforcement Group.
We are
And we are your hosts for today's program.
Happy SSS 60th anniversary.
Happy SSS 60th anniversary, classmates. Happy SSS anniversary to everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the doxology to be followed by the SSS hymn.
Let the
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very fortunate to have a special guest performer to entertain us this afternoon. Our guest is an OPM icon who was very popular in the 80s decade. He's the man behind many hit ballads such as Nang Dahil sa Pag-ibig, Balat Kayo, and Hahanapin Ko, among others. Let us all give a big hand to our guest performer, Mr. Anthony Castelo.
Many years ago, I wrote songs dedicated to our... Parang ayaw ko pagsalitain. Magagalit si President Duterte niya. As I said, I wrote songs dedicated to the Philippines, the country that I dearly love. It was many years ago when I was living abroad. Songs that reflect my dreams and aspirations for my country as I was coming back home. Songs that I dreamt of the Philippines as a united Philippines, progressive Philippines, free of illegal drugs, free of corruption. But I never imagined that many years later, this day would come when I'd be standing face to face with the Dugot pawis inalay mo, di ka na mapili. Ngayon o kailanman, pag-ibig ko sa'yo'y walang nangyari.
Nakaharap siya rin.
Dakilang bayan, kapayapaan, iyo'y muli makakamtan. Tulad ng araw, bago'y nagaw, ang kayamanan mo, ang iyong kalayaan. Pahiran ko luha ng puso ko at itatayo muli ang karangalan mo. O ang pag-ibig ko sa'yo'y walang hanggan. Ikaw ang siyang dalangin ko sa Diyos, kailan pa man magkikinang ang iyong bituin at sisikat ang araw. Ang kalayaan mo'y sinisiyaw, ang bukas ay tanging sa'yo nakaraw. Dugot pawis inalay mo, di ka na mapili. Ngayon o kailanman, pag-ibig ko sa'yo'y walang hanggan. Kahit na gano'ng kalit ang tinig ko, buong lakas akong magtatanggol sa'yo. We should always remember to pray for the Philippines, the country that we all dearly love. And let us love the Philippines as passionately and as intensely as the way President Duterte loves our country. Mabuhay ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang ating bansa! Merong political sabotage. Aysa.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Anthony Castello. Thank you for that very patriotic song number. At this point, I would like to invite our President and Chief Executive Officer of the Social Security System, Attorney Emmanuel F. Doo, for his
Rodrigo Duterte, my colleagues in government and in SSS, esteemed guests and friends of SSS. On the 50th anniversary of the U.S. Social Security in 1985, Margaret Heckler, a cabinet member of President Ronald Reagan, said, "When historians write a retrospective of the 20th century, Social Security will undoubtedly be identified as the most significant piece of domestic legislation enacted during that 100-year period. Born in adversity and tempered by crisis, Social Security has done more to lift and keep Americans out of poverty than any other government initiative." Today, on our 60th anniversary, we can describe our very own SSS, no less. Welcome to our anniversary. Just like many of our members, SSS may now retire, but we cannot and we will not. The trumpet that sounded on September 1, 1957, which summoned us to service, will never call a retreat. In SSS, the only constant is service. We want a government that can do or give products or services to our people, which only us in government can provide in much better and effective way than any other person or institution can render. Since its birth, SSS has paid out a total of 1,400,000,000,000 in benefits to millions of our members and beneficiaries. SSS means sobrang serbisyo. SSS is service. That is our commitment. It is our article of faith. It is only proper and fitting that we celebrate our milestone inside this very hall, named after the guy who was dubbed as the man of the masses and acknowledged as the champion of social justice, Magsaysay. 60 years after his death and 60 years after his SSS was created, our principal guest of honor is the most pro-poor president we've ever had. After barely a year in office, he has increased the benefit of SSS pensioners by 1,000 pesos a month. Approved a law providing free tuition fees to students of the state colleges and universities. Increased the easy funeral benefit to 30,000. Extended financial assistance to the families of deceased military and police officers. Provided scholarship to the orphan kids of gallant soldiers and police officers who died in battle. Supplied free medicines for the poor in government hospitals and many other acts of charity. Under his administration, social justice is not only an abstract concept memorized by every law student, but it has become a way of life. Those who have less in life should have more in law. President Magsaysay died for it. President Duterte lives it. It is providential that we are serving SSS during President Duterte's watch. No person has given the honor so overwhelmingly by our people to lead our country to boundless opportunities. No president before and maybe since has shown or will show political courage and indomitable will to prosecute his agenda and reforms. For the first time, we are charting a truly independent foreign policy, economic reform and domestic social program, including a shift in our form of government that will transform the future of this country and its people. Another 60 years from now, our successors will refer to this decade as the Duterte years. And our collective wish is that our descendants will look back to this period with great honor and pride that we have been a part of this administration. A government which shall make SSS the bastion of social security and the bulwark of social justice. This will be our defining moment. The challenges are daunting and seemingly insurmountable, but the SSS is not alone in meeting them. Aside from our own efforts, program, and initiatives to enhance collection, expand membership, improve efficiency, and raise investment income, we will ride on the crest of economic development, which the so-called Dutertenomics shall promote. Build, 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 for SSS shall only mean more jobs, more members, more revenues, and more benefits to our members. A rising tide lifts all boats. Our members will eventually be the beneficiaries of the tax reform and economic agenda of the government. Likewise, we appreciate the introduction of the bill proposing to amend our Social Security law. Enacting this legislation will be the single most important act of Congress to promote social security and protection among our working men. Let us not squander this opportunity with no less than the President, the economic managers, and Congress supporting us. There is no reason to fail. This way, we can share the burden of the presidency and bring honor to the man in whose honor this era will be named after. SSS best years are not yet on our rear view mirror. Better deals to our members still lie ahead. In closing, let me paraphrase former President George Bush to underscore SSS commitment to our members. To every Filipino out there on social security, to every Filipino supporting that system today, and to everyone counting on them when they retire, we made a promise to you, and we are going to keep it. We are going to keep it. Happy and great anniversary to all.
Thank you very much, President and Chief Executive Officer Go. To continue, may we invite our Chairman of the Social Security Commission, Dean Amado Valdez, for his message.
Beloved President. Alam nyo, I have a confession to make. Si President Do, sabi niya, hiramin ko ngayon 3 minutes, the time allotted by PMS sa'yo. After all, I am from San Beda. But I readily gave up the... Thank you for caring for the people. Thank you for offering your life. And we appreciate that. Thank you for protecting our which is being disturbed by marami students. Future generations will take that well. And we thank you for the political will. You initiated the tax reform program. You know that there will be objections, resistance, but thank you. You have the foresight to see the millions of people that will be saved from poverty by your initiative. Thank you very much, Mr. President. And thank you for being a leader and educator. Why educator? The classroom, your classroom is the entire time. More than the physical battles that's happening now, it's a battle in the mind. And you are the master in the mind game. That's why when there was this occasion to say, down with the Americans, you said it so. It's not because you are against the Americans. But you are against the feeling, the culture of dependence on the part of the Filipino people. And that is what you wanted to eradicate. And thank you for that, Mr. President. And we hope we change our attitudes so that the sacrifice that you're offering to this country will not be put to naught. I remember when we were in Peru, Mr. President, and I sent a note to you because the overseas workers there wanted to see you. They cannot reach you, although many had reached you and said, hindi namin nakausap si President, pero pwede bang ipaalam mo sa kanya? Please tell Tatay Digong to take care of himself because we need him. And I convey that to you, Mr. President, not only because it's my duty to also remind you that you have to protect yourself. But I think with you leading us for the next 6 years, you can change a lot for this country. So therefore, Mr. President, I think when you came here, you decided to cancel some schedules because the people of SSS had been wanting to see you. In fact, Mr. President, I anticipated that if you will not come, we ordered 2 standees. Na kung wala kayo, we have this celebration, itatayo na lang namin dito so that they will be reminded of your presence in spirit. But thank you for coming, Mr. President. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman Valdez. And to now properly introduce to us our guest of honor and keynote speaker, we would like to call
mga pinamahal kong kababayan, His Excellency, President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Thank you for the courtesy. Alam mo ito si Bebo, talagang sinabi ko na rin sa kanila, do not address me as Excellency. It is not the practice now for democratic countries to be addressing you with such hilas sa Bisaya. I don't know what's that in Tagalog. Kurniyan ano. Just address me as President because that's really my position. You know, I'm not into speeches actually. So what they do is just to prepare the 3-page. Malalaki pa ng space. Nakakahiya naman, this is the first time really to visit you. And besides, he said, I do not read speeches. I do not, I'm not into oratory. When I talk to an audience, it is always a conversational talk. So, I'm a bit late because the parents of Arnaez, the latest victim of I don't know who, still under investigation. But I ordered the Secretary of Justice to take over the investigation of the case. Ang sinabi ko naman talaga, we will protect the soldiers and the policemen. Wala, no doubt. But always, there has to be the element of the performance of duty. And you do not kill defenseless persons. I'm sorry, but I will pursue the cases against the police. And if need be, they should go to jail. Wala akong inutos na patayin mo yung bata o matanda, and even the enemy on bended knees. That is not the norm nor the rule of a democracy. And even, in fact, you saw a lot of it during the Serbian War. Massacring almost all people there. Pero hindi ganon ang, and I would never condone or allow it. Alam mo, piskal ako. At abogado ako. At sa awa ng Diyos naman, except on my quarrel with the bishops, because half of the priests are with me also. So, yun lang naman ang naalaala ko that a riff that would say it would involve my religion. Alam mo, congratulations on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of those social security system. You know, when I was student, we used to fly, magkaharap kami ng kwarto sa dormitorio. And sa high school, si nag-choke tayo, was our valedictorian. Consistent yan. Sammy Dominguez was also our valedictorian. Kasi imbis na pataas at mababa ng pababa eh. And Yasai was my roommate when reviewing the war, was also a brilliant guy. Medyo ako lang ang mahina and ganun talaga ang buhay. You got to be in parity with everybody else who are brilliant. But in my own little way, yung mga bata na sige complain ng K12, including my daughter, she wants me to order the Education Secretary to scrap the K12. Sabi ko, anak, I cannot do that because as a matter of fact, ako yung unang graduate sa K12 many years ago. Classmate ko si Melchor, naging abogado na lang. Dominguez became a brilliant economist. Bebot, nauna na sila, I was still behind. And hanggang wala akong gradong lumampas ng 80. It's a very strange alien to me. Kung ako na 78 noon, okay na sa akin. But I managed to pass the bar. And fortunately, for them, itong mga brilliant Salpanelo, the good writer, Melchor, ito, Secretary Mamao, classmate ko rin yan. Kami sa Standard. Parang trabahante ko na lang yan sila ngayon. Dennis. Nandito mas buhit. Ay, marami pala kayo dito. Alam mo, mag-graduate na lang ako. Ito po, nandiyan sila tanungin. Ang talagang buhay ko was a little bit tumultuous. Kasi, from classmate kami, I had to go to the province. The rest I was also alone. Siya yung valedictorian doon sa probinsya. Eventually, I finished my high school sa province. Digos, which is what used to be a municipality long time ago. So, K-12 original. Mag-graduate na lang kami. Mag-practice na kami doon sa akyat-akyat ng stage. Nabaril pa ako ng tao. Yan sila. Just to show this way, I thought that I'd never be a lawyer actually. Kasi sumibat ako, hinahanap ako ng microphone noon. So I had to go back to the province. Ang mahirap nito, ang nanay ko nagtanong. Sabi niya, Rodrigo ang tawag niya. Rodrigo. Kailangan ko mag-reserve ng ticket. Kasi alam niya mag-graduate na eh. Sabi ko, mag-graduate na ako. Nakikita naman yung card ko. Siya yung gumagastos. Sabi ko, sa March kami, nangyari yung barilan. Di umuwi ako. Sabi ng nanay ko, kailangan ko bili ng ticket kasi pa-reserve pa tayo. Noon, bago sa telepono, reserve ko lang. Sabi man ng pare, ang medyo lang magulo. Magulo ka talaga. 1972, ayan, dito pala si, parang dito, Rugan, pati. Alzheimer na. Sino ang pangalan mo? Pintos actually. Ed Pintos. Dahil bigaro lang. Sabi ng pare, ma'am, tulungan is not safe to be, kasi ganun na, disco, pati yung demonstrator. Kaya hindi ako bago sa ganun eh. Sabi ng pare, set it on a different day. So, naniwala ng nanay ko, natapos na lang, but there was a reconsideration of the decision to expel me. And I had the support of my classmates. Kasi halos mga brother rin. So I was able to take the bar and became a lawyer. May gusto akong, I don't know if it has happened to you. From time to time, Christmas vacations, semester break, araw ng patay, umuwi talaga kami to pay homage to ancestral. But in so many flights na Davao, Manila, it could be 1,000, hundreds, all these years, including AB. Dumadaan ako ng Manila. And sometimes because it is so constricted, as you only have one airport, one radar and everything. Minsan umiikot yung aeroplano. Would you believe it? Ito totoo talaga. Tinitignan ko, sabi ko, may feeling ako, I will one day do this place. Nung naging mayor ako, sinasabi ko doon sa unang asawa ko, ang iyong pangalawang asawa ko, dalawang asawa ko, na may feeling ako na, mayor na ako, na have this eerie or will, whatever, na one day I will rule this. Sabi nila, gusto mo? Gusto ko pero minus the problem. Kita mo dito, squatters area, laki. Then you have this magandang subdivisions, then another corner, andyan na naman yung mahirap. So even on the aerial view, you could see the disparity. And the borders that would, saan yung mahirap, saan yung... Kami hindi naman ako, but I am isa ng migrant. We went to Davao many years ago, looking for the greener pasture. That was what was the sloganeering of the Americans. Go to Davao because it is the land of the promise. Actually, Americans were short of workers. Kasi yung mga Moro, ayaw talaga magtrabaho sa kanila. But in tides, almost Bicol, sa Luzon, pati Visayas. If you break souls, yung mga Ilocano, were our first teachers, at karamihan yung Leyte, Cebu, nagbabaan because of the proximity for kaya lang, at that time, the Mindanao was already divided by the Americans into cadastral system. Sa kanila yan, and they introduced the torrents type. Actually, na-register beach pa ang nanay ni Victor. There was really an uneven distribution. At hindi nila alam na we would grow so big in numbers na maraming pumupunta doon only to find out there's none and always practice. And so, magulog. And even the more sila. Long before 1521, si Magellan, Mindanao was Islam already. We almost, sabi nila 70, but I don't take place it, 100, I place it about 60. Because when I was going around, I used to go to the archives of the Malaysian government. Binabasa ko yung a few times when we were traveling around as congressman pa siya. So, yan, that is what fuels na. Ang problema nito is, with due respect to my more brothers, nung tagal ko na sinasabi sa inyo, a lot of shabu going on, which flooding the country, and Mindanao was producing even more than it could consume lahat ng adik doon. So I was getting suspicious together with the military, and I found out that it was fueling terrorism. And over time, they were able to hide on its third month, inexhaustible yung IED nila, lahat, hanggang putukan ko rin. And they are into the tunnels which connect one building to the other. So, ganito yan, the military, pag ganito lang dito yung nakabarong, pariyo kami. Gusto yan nila tapusin, bumbahin yung mosque mo. Sabi ko, wag. Because that will be the ultimate, it will inflame not only the Muslims of the Philippines, but of the entire world. Kawawa yung mga Pilipino na punta doon sa ito. And you must remember that we have almost about 1.5 million Filipinos working. Mostly. It is the national interest that we limit the numbers destroyed, whatever it is, at ang tao. And even the terrorists. Alam ko galit kayo. But you know, the higher interest of the country prevents me from, just like El Chapo, you're a despot, you just want this thing to happen. You have to remember that there are a lot of Filipinos outside working. And sabi ko, huwag yung bumbahan kasi tapusin na. And there are about, we are not sure of the numbers. Sometimes it's 70, sometimes it's 120. And we have the numbers now that is 300. Sabi ko, pag inatake ninyo yan, they would start to behead every hostage inside. Then how would now I explain to the people of this republic what happened? Because whether you like it or not, the buck stops here. Hindi ko na mapasa. There is failure, there is intelligence. People would not listen to that. Eh, ikaw yung presidente, don't give us that hula balloon. Yan ang problema. So, pinipigilan ko. Na yung siya, bakit umabot tayo dito ng katagal? Eh, there are things which I have to consider as the commander-in-chief. Either you agree with me or dispose of me. Period. Wala na tayong pinag-usapan yan. You can either oust me if you want or follow my orders because that reflects my sentiment. Hindi natin po, huwag lang ninyong kalimutan yung kababayan ninyo nasa labas. So I am not ready to accept headless hostages, mostly Christians. Saka may number of moral people. And what would result in a higher intensity of hate. Yun ang problema natin. Hindi lang ma-explain ng military, probably out of delikadesa, hindi nila masabi, presidente yan, siya nakutusan. I'm sorry. If you have you lost your faith in me? Oh, you have to do that. You do not have to go into what? Yung mga sundalo yung kordial ko, sundalo ka, just let me know. I'll be glad to step down. Ano itong sabi nila na anak ko, Trillanes has been at me and my children even before I became president. You are witnesses to the 200 million na basura. Noon pa, pati ngayon, sinasabi ko na I'm authorizing anybody here. Any media member, silipin ninyo. Rural bank, central bank, AMLA. You have my blessing. And if I am into corruption, if I have properties way beyond my means to buy or acquire, let me know. I will step down tomorrow. Any of my family, the mayor of Davao, yan si Pulong, sinasabi nila na nagpapaspuslit may tara. Oh, who is it to? Eh, noon pa yan eh. Itong si Pulong, ganito yan. Para malaman niyo ang sentimento ko. 18 years old yan, nagtana ng babae. Moro na babae. Ang nanay, maranaw, ang tatay, kausog. Noong mga barter yan, yung mga jars, yung merchandise, yung beef loaf, yung made in China. Now, it's being imported legally at doon sa on all fronts. That's why we have to open the border trade again. Otherwise, magkagulo talaga itong Pilipinas. Mahanap buhay yung mga mono dyan eh. They cannot catch fish, maybe for their consumption. But to have a decent life, house, wala. So, ganun yan si Pulong. We have to help. We have to chip in effort. Because ang English niya yan ang negosyo. So, even before, long before I became president, yung anak ko, and the woman who was lovely, Sangkolo, was 24 years old. Ang anak ko, 18 na. Wala na akong sinasabi na, ba't ang sakit na lang ng anak ko kasi patay. Pero sabihin mo, makita mo sa pantalan, nandiyan talaga sa pantalan mo. Ang nalaman niyang anak ko ay, nakakatakot naman si Mans, yung son-in-law ko na anak ng kapatid ni Morales yan, si Maxman. Pumunta yan sa akin sa Mighty King, sabi nila na kinuha sila as retainer. Sabi ko, it's lawyering, have nothing to do with it. But you know our boundaries in life. So yung kanya lawyering, just earn a living, struggling yan, but he's connected with Belio, Lucas Carpio, yung tatay, pati si Mans, yung law office nila ang kinuhang retainer. Of course, si Belio bumitaw na yan. Pero ang kinuha, that is hanap buhay ng kung mag-appear kayo doon sa Congress, just tell them the truth. What's wrong in lahat mga tayong abogado, we never question any lawyer for that matter getting a client, even if he's the killer, even if we know that he is the killer or that he is the real culprit. We have to stand by our... Ganon kaming mga abogado. Lahat tayong abogado. When we know that. Sabi ko, there's nothing wrong with that. Basta huwag ka lang, you know the boundaries. Now, what was the offer? 3 billion. Umayag ba kami? O magkano ang recover natin? We're getting about 25 billion sa taxes. Okay na. Kasi magkakaso tayo, a long protracted war, legal, hanggang Supreme Court, wala tayong mapakinabangan itong generation. That's why the most contentious moment in the cabinet regarding SSS, when we were debating whether or not to allow the increase. At the end of the day, kinat ko sila lahat because we were already arguing for 2 hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is wisdom. We have a problem in our generation. That there is this computation about 2040 and aberration in the systems are. We will solve the problem of our generation. Let tomorrow will take care of itself. Ang mga anak natin, may mga utak yan. Then how to continue? No problem. Bigyan ako competition ng 2040. Of course, ang object talaga, the economic, Sunny Dominguez, I have to be very frank with you, si Pernia, si Jokno. Dean Valdez wrote me a letter and said, ang bukas hindi natin, kanila na yan. And they will solve the problem by themselves. Ang natin meron tayo. Pag 72, ano ko na talagang problema? Kita mo si Bilyo, hindi na makabili ng medyas. Siya naman, nasabi mahal yung sartorial repertoire. Dating na yan maganda ang practice He's a good lawyer. Pero siyang buti na lang yung pantalo na may butas. Yan ang style ng tao. You see that she's queer, parang, ayun ang gusto niya kung mag-scarf siya, alam ko naman kung bakit nagtaas kasi ng leg. Para mababaan ng kunti. Pero sabihin ko sa'yo, I'll go further. Hindi ko nagagalit yan Long is long Buddha. Yung ultimate event, really the dinner. Dumating ito si San na nakabarong, walang sa loob. Ito lang itong taas. Tapos ano, kita ko yung parang mga plaster na bilog. Ikaw, lagay mo ng plaster yung dito. Klaro yung tutoy mo dyan. Ba't tatis tayo? Ayaw mo natin kasi. Ayun ang ano niya. Ba't talagang mahalin niya? Ba't matagal ko na itong kilala? Long time ago. Ano pa ako? Fiscal pa. Pero makasama kami na Dominon Laong. Ito talaga bili ng bili. Tapos i-blow out ka, bili ka ng sapatos. Kaya magsabi siya, labas tayo. Naglabas na ako ng 100. Kasi alam ko, bayaran niya yung sapatos, bayaran ko na niya ng gano'n ang kung binigyan ka ng sapatos, bayaran mo. So yan ang gasto ko. Pero, may pera yan. Totoo. Kasi na wala yung budget. Except to... So, I think I should stop here and deliver this speech if you want. Still want to hear it, at least to do justice to the guy who prepared. Wow. Congratulations to the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the Social Security Act. For 6 decades, the SSS has efficiently safeguarded and nurtured our people's hard-earned contributions to the Social Security Fund so that we can secure the future of each member, as you firmly put it. Well, you have to do some fixing. And then I hope that the only salvation, I think, to move forward is really to improve the economy. And I am committed to do just that. Kaya sabi ko, walang palakasan dito. And though I am having a hard time looking for the appropriate or the right man to do a particular job, somehow, nakakikita rin ako ng there's a lot of complaints about the military, medyo marami na. Well, you know, this is even Pinoy and Gloria. Alam mo bakit? Ang military pag inutusan mo, gawin mo yan. Agad. I do not mean all of you. You might really be dedicated to the task that you are up to. Pag may sunog, sabihin, saan yung disaster guy? Kasi hindi pa nagpuwi, baka nag-iinuman pa. Kaya yung mga ganun, in times of... I was very lucky in going to Moscow. I brought along. And there was a complaint, bakit daw maraming military. Alam mo po, ako ang mag-travel, puro pareho kami lahat ng upuan. Walang first class dyan. Yung regional jets yan, there's no first class, business class. Pero wala yan. Then, one trip sa Moscow, sinabi ko na it's about time that we reward the retirables and their wives. Kasi ang bayad ko sa aeroplano, punuin ko ako lang, pareho rin. Kung ako lang mag-isa pati, magdala ako ng sana maganda, pero wala. So, gano'n, di punuin ko na lang, binigyan ko ito. Marami naman ako mahingian. I do not agree to commit corruption. Tingnan niyo yung mga... But never ako na, as I have promised to you, hindi ako tumatanggap talaga. I do not mean to insult or Kaya yung mga tao ngayon na malaki ang contribution sa mga rehabilitation, gano'n, and even willing to give money, yun yung mga sabi ko ayaw ko. Prominently is really Luciutan and Bigor. But I'll just say that, I was avoiding a conflict of interest. Maramihan ng yung mga kababata ko na Chinese sa Davao naging illegal. No, Davao has improved. Ang growth rate ng Davao economics this year is 9%. That's the highest. All over the country. And if you go to Davao, punta naman kayo doon. Masyadong droga, upper, you can walk around. And we have a very thriving community there, both mga Moro, and they are all gainfully employed. We have to provide them the space. Because yung iba, they drive them out. But they are the original inhabitants of this country, Mindanao. Just that the difference is we were Visayas, Luzon went to the Christian missionaries, and Mindanao went to the Islam preachers. But you have to kailang balance. And I really do not know kasi yung iba niya, drive them away. Hindi natin maawa. Hanggang Abra, yung mga Ilocano dito. Hanggang Abra, nung na sinahanap ko ba ito. Diyan lang sa sidewalk, tarpaulin pati plastic ng bahay niya. Ang kaawa. So you have to balance. Sa doon, talagang binibigyan ko sila. Night market, binomba pa ng ISIS pati mga auto. But still, Davao is growing. And I would have, but magtingin ako, sabi ng Umira, magtingin ako sa Ukraine. Sabi ko sana, gawin ko ito ng parang Davao. It was the template that I was only to realize that when I became president, got told of the all available data. At yung mga generals, over into it, ang inasahan kong ahensya na tutulong sa akin in controlling the import of drugs, isa rin palang pumupusulit ng droga. So on that score, I admit, it might have been due to the shortcoming of my protection. But I never thought that I had to deal with officials and corrupt agencies, and never knew really the dimension or extent I would be facing. But marami akong, I have mistakes. Faults, many. But itong droga will stay. I would like to tell you that if I do not act decisively, sans yung nila na the attacks about extradition, of course we do not like it. And if you're into it, I'll say to you, go to jail. Baka ako pang babaril sa'yo. Pero if I do not control drugs, I will, put the next generation into a jeopardy. Sino ang milyonaryo dito? Wala. Pinakita ng nanay natin. Pinakain tayo, pinaaral. Hindi naman mayaman. But hopefully, yung mga anak nila will take care of that. Hindi tayo, if we're able to control the family in a usual discipline that's Filipino, so how about the others? How about the dysfunctional family? Yun no, pag ang nanay umalis or abroad or ang tatay magtrabaho sa labas or worse, both of them go out, you have a dysfunctional family. Yung iiwan lang sa mga kapatid, iiwan sa mga maliliit pa. And there are plenty. And they are the most vulnerable in numbers. Kung sana sa Europe, kung sa Amerika, mga utak, may edukasyon lahat, then they have a time really to crank the gray matter between the ears to think of danger. Dito maraming squatter ka makita ko, and they're all vulnerable. Ang masakit dyan, may police. Almost 40% of the entire barangay under the control of or they are into 3 months operation, milyonaryo na yan sila. Or at least milyonaryo. May mga mayor, governors, tawag, it's the protection racket. Yan ang ayaw ko. Kaya pinatawag ko sila lahat in 3 batches din yun. Sinabi ko talaga, you do not fuck with me. Stay out of this business kasi yayariin ko talaga. Ang governor sinabi ko, huwag ninyo akong lukunan. I'll give it to you. In places na sabi nila, grieving, bleeding hearts, walang eleksyon. If there's an election, patay yung kalaban. And they are there 2 decades ruling and using government machinery to perpetuate the drought situation. At pati pulis nila o yung mga tao na ayaw, pinapatay at pinabaon. Kita mo yung doon sa butas ng Usamis, din nandoon yung boto ng 2 pulis. Pag ganon ako, hindi ako ganon. Ayaw ko lang kung kilala ninyo ako. Pag ginanon ako, talaga, ayun ako. Galit-galit tayo sa buhay nito. Huwag mo akong takutin na yan. Kudita, extradition dito. What? Patay? Lahat tao lang mamatay. Sabihin mo, when are you going to die? Me, I told them. I went to Marawi and said, why are you here, Mr. President? I'm here because I want to die also. Yun ang gusto ng terorista, o yun ang gusto ko rin. You do not have a monopoly of dreaming dying early or late. Ano mo, when you are born today, the process of dying has begun. It's a matter of destiny. So you all believe in God. If you sabi ng Diyos na, it's your time, then it's your time. Wala akong, I do not have to look for the reason. I said, I follow a destiny which I must abide. Pag hindi ko ng panahon, bakit ko pipilitin na mabuhay ko? Ngayon mo takutin ng ambos na ang leadership. I didn't know it. Pero sabihin mo na paluhurin mo, basta mo na, barilan muna tayo. Of course, the bullet will be reserved for. Nabi ko nga naman sila, binigay, kasi ang army walang shortage. Long lang na dyan, kasi primary firearm is the only one that they have. So paglabas nila, pinagpapatay ng mga NPA, lahat sila binibigyan ko na ngayon ng, sabi ko, if you're assigned in Holo or reserve the 2 bullets, you have a choice. You either hit the barrel or do it sidewise. Bakit? Kung mag-surrender kayo, you'll be humiliated. Bababuhin ka dyan, tapos putulan ka ng ulo in public. You are decapitated. Do not give them that pressure. Yung dalawang balang para sa inyo yan. That's for you. You end the misery right there and then. Ano sabihin iba, tingnan mo si Duterte suicidal. I'm just being practical. Why do you humiliate me and cut my head? Ang mahirap kasi nito, because they do it, hindi ka na. Hindi tayo created for that. Kasi you're supposed to be a government run by rules. Hindi tayo pwede yung gano'n na kita mo kumante ka. Kasi pa sinabi ko time and again, one shot tapos na. Ito na, tinker with the human. Tamaan sa ulo, patay na yan. Yung dito lahat ng classmate, di ba may trabaho naman kayo lahat? I urge you to intensify the monitoring monotonous monitoring of the employers and ensure that they have registered and that they pay their due contributions. The SSS management and personnel, you are in a unique position to directly impact the lives of our people, the services you provide. The work that you do every day, you manage and maintain a sound and viable social security system which will provide social justice and promote meaningful protection for members and their families against disability, sickness, maternity, old age, death, and other contingencies resulting from the loss of income and financial support. Dito, ganito yan. Last December, I released to DSWD 1 billion from PAGCOR, dinaritso ko na kaagad yung check. At sa ospital. So, at 1 billion sila for the medicine. So, it's Christmas time. Maybe we can give happiness. Alam mo yung kulang talaga. Unless we bring down radically yung medisina sa, alam mo, pasok niyan sa bansakit nila, hypertension, heart, liver, diabetes, lahat yung pasok na. Kaya at the age of 72, huwag mong tanungin kung may sakit, ako o wala. May, sabi ko nga, sabi nila, ito si Duterte na ma-assassinate ko. Huwag niya akong takutin na. I realized, when I came to the age of reason, that was somewhere in grade 6 or 7, that I said, nung nailabas ako sa womb ng mother ko, the process of dying began. Wala akong, pero talagang mamatay tayong lahat dito. Ang problema na, kung wala man ang isang punta sa langit, lahat tayo sa impyerno. But here's the crowd that they addressed some years ago. They're all here. Nobody goes to heaven. Walang. Ang problema kung makita ko kayo lahat doon. Ikaw pa naman ha? Alam ko na. Alam ko na ang kasalanan mo. Pero siyempre makita. At saka bakit ka magpunta ng langit? What's the difference? Ano gawin natin sa langit? Kino? Magpunta ko sa langit. Tony Quintos, my classmate. What do we do in heaven? Pray. Jesus. Pray sa eskwelahan. Pray. pray sa eskwelahan, tapos pray dito, pilitin ka ng kasama mo, magsimba. Tapos pag pumatay mo, pray na naman doon. Dito lang ako sa purgatorio. Huwag naman yung impierno. I do not. May this occasion remind us that our work for the development of the society and their welfare is our primary concern. Let us work together in empowering them so that they may help us in building the foundations of a brighter and more secure future, especially for the marginalized. Happy anniversary at mabuhay.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for that wonderful message. May we request the President for the photo opportunity among SSS officials in 3 batches. May we call on the members of the Social Security Commission for a photo opportunity with the President. Okay, thank you, President. May we call on the second batch of SSS officials to be ready. Okay, please come forward.
Hi! Mabuhay!
Guy. Kita ba?
Alam nyo mga kababayan, mga client kayo mag-leader, 60 anyos na ngayon ng SSS. Ito ay senior citizen na. Kaya ang benepisyong ibibigay nila sa mga miyembro, may 20% discount na rin.